guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my June media roundup. So I'm going to be talking about all the media that I consumed in June. I want to do this every month because I'm a media queen. I'm watching every show, I'm watching every movie. I have AMC A-list, so I go to the movie theaters a lot. I see a lot of new releases, I read a lot of books, I watch all the trending TV shows, and I would say I'm the media queen. I have the right opinions and I have good suggestions, and I just love yapping about the media that I'm consuming. So I'm force feeding it to all of you guys. Okay, let's start with what I read in June. Starting strong, I read This Is How You Lose the Time War. You guys, this became one of my top 5 favorite books after reading it. It's a very quick read. It's 198 pages, I believe, and it's a sapphic sci-fi love story-ish. It's written like poetry. It's one of those books that's written by 2 authors, so each author is one character, and it's a big back and forth, and it's written like poetry. I'm just obsessed with the writing of this book. Highly, highly recommend. If you like poetry and if you like books because of the writing, because of the way that they are able to put feelings into words in a way that you've never experienced before, this is the book that you need to read. This book was so, so, so good. And then I read Beartown by Frederick Backman. This was recommended to me by multiple people, and it didn't disappoint. It's technically a trilogy. I bought these 2 when I was home in San Diego at Barnes & Noble's. The rest of my books you're going to see are like all audiobooks. I use the app Libby. It's a library app. So a lot of my books I just check out from the library because we believe in sustainability, and go use your public library, you guys. Like, please don't let libraries die. But yeah, this is technically a trilogy, so I'm on the wait list for the other 2 books right now at the library. So good. This book is a really, really good look into like psychology and society. This book just really made me think. It had me questioning my own morals and me able to recognize, I feel like I'm a very open-minded person. I like to see all the perspectives. Do I necessarily agree with all perspectives? No. I'm also very opinionated. But this book opened me up to seeing other perspectives in a new way and really examining myself, and I feel like it's a really, really interesting book about like kind of society and how we work. So you wouldn't think that because it's literally a book about a small hockey town in like Sweden, but it is. Okay, the rest of the books were all digital. The Artist's Way, which I do want to get a physical copy of, and like actually I listened to The Artist's Way on audiobooks. So you guys, if audiobooks are the only way that you're gonna read, then like I support that, and I support you and your journey. I don't believe in audiobooks. I don't feel like I'm like retaining any of the story. I don't believe it's reading if you're listening to an audiobook. Again, I would rather you listen to an audiobook than not read, but I don't really believe in audiobooks, so I don't think I really got the stuff, and I didn't do the Artist's Way challenge. I think I'm going to make that a series and do the whole Artist's Way challenge and document it, so stay tuned for that coming up. But I did listen to the Artist's Way, and then I read the book Red Rising. This is another book that has been recommended to me so many times by so many people, and I finally got it. It was finally available at the library. So good, you guys. So good. Everyone go read Red Rising. If you love dystopian novels, if you were that person that was reading Divergent and Hunger Games and Maze Runner, read Red Rising. It's so good. I'm reading the second one right now. Red Rising is technically a trilogy, and then there's like another trilogy that follows it, so I guess it's technically 6 books. I've been told that you could read the first 3 books and not read the other ones. I've also been told that the 3 are very much like depressing and not good things are happening, so I don't know if I'm going to read the second part of the trilogy. I'm definitely going to read the first 3. You guys, that book was so fucking good, okay? Everybody needs to go read it. Okay, let's take a moment to say hi to E.T. Hi, little baby. What I watched in June. Okay, TV shows and movies. I did get to see a few movies in theaters. Oh, actually, I went and saw 4 movies in theaters. I forgot. So I have AMC A-List. Best investment of my life, you guys. $25 a month and you can see 3 movies a week for free. AMC, sponsor me. This was the best decision I ever made in my life. I got it when I moved to Boston because my first apartment was really close to an AMC. My apartment that I live in now is like a 20-minute walk, so I get my little steps in for the day. I see my movie. It's amazing. This is my favorite thing ever. I love going to the movies in general. There is literally nothing better to me than going to the movies alone. My movie dates with myself are peak happiness for me. I just love going to the movies. That's my big thing. I did not go to a lot at the start of this year, and I was like, I need to step up my game. I need to be back in the movies, bitch. Because I was on such a roll between like October to December. I was using that AMC, okay? And then I was in a little dump, and now I'm back. Movies are back. I think that's also a thing. Like, obviously, when there's not a bunch of movies that are out, I'm not going to go see them. They're pumping them out in July, August, September, October, November. Like, I'm going to be fed for the rest of the year, and I cannot wait. Movies that I went and saw in theaters in June. Materialist with Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal. Is that how you pronounce it? Who cares? I like that movie. I've been seeing a lot of discourse online. A lot of people didn't like it. It was marketed as rom-com vibes. However, if you were paying attention, it's a A24 movie. So when has A24 ever put out a movie that was like the energy of a rom-com? Never. Okay? There's always going to be some sort of darkness entwined in that movie. And of course, there was a little bit of darkness. Like a plot line that definitely maybe needs a trigger warning for people. I enjoyed it. I like all 3 of those actors. I'm like a Dakota Johnson stan, so I liked the movie. I'm also an A24 stan. I'm their target audience, so I very much enjoyed it. For reference, I really liked Baby Girl, and a lot of people didn't like that movie either. So, I saw Lilo and Stitch. That was super cute. Lilo and Stitch was never one of my favorite movies growing up, so I legit have not seen the original in years, versus I definitely rewatch a lot of animated Disney movies. Like, I've seen Cars in the last 6 months, but Lilo and Stitch just was never up there for me, so I can't say I have any comparison whatsoever from the original to the live action. All I could say is that the live action was cute. From my memory, it included everything. The story's always really good and touching. I obviously got like teary-eyed, and I liked it. I really, really hated the way Pleakley looked though. Like that was something that I don't think needed to look that realistic, because it was just gross. How to Train Your Dragon. You guys, I don't know how this movie slipped through the cracks for me, because if you know me, like, a bitch loves an animated children's movie, okay? So I don't know how I never watched this movie. Never. I never watched it. So I had to watch the OG animated movie before I saw the live action in theaters, obviously, because I'm a purist. So I watched that. Immediately changed my life. That's literally one of the best fucking movies ever. I understand why it has a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. I literally was gagged when I saw it had that high of a score on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, how could this be possible? It can be, and it is, and it's well deserved. That movie fucking slaps. I literally want to buy like a Toothless plushie yesterday. Okay, I need one. So immediately I became obsessed with it. Obviously I had to watch the second one. I want to watch the third one, but they literally just took it off Peacock, which is very annoying to me. But so I watched the OG, and then I literally watched the live action like 3 days later. That needs to be the standard for live action remakes from now on. Everything about it was perfect. The way they made Toothless look, perfect. The way that they incorporated all the story but still had diversity in the cast, perfect. The way that it pretty much followed to a T the original story, and anything that got added truly enhanced the story, perfect. So, movie of the year, I hope they get nominated for Oscars, like deadass. That was so good, and the actors were also good. Loved it. might see it again, honestly. If I have time, I'll go see it again. That's another thing about me. I'm a chronic rewatcher. I saw Wicked 3 times in theaters. I'm definitely seeing Wicked Part 2 at least 4 or 5 times in theaters. So, might go see that one again because it was so good. The final movie that I went and saw in theaters was Elio. I actually did a double feature. So, I saw How to Train Your Dragon and then immediately went into another theater and watched Elio. That movie was so cute and, like, made me want to cry. I feel like I resonated with Elio and, like, just the way that he felt really out of place everywhere, and, like, when he was like, I thought the earth was the problem, but maybe it's me, like, I literally was crying. So I really like that movie. When I was in that movie, though, I was, like, very aware of the fact that I was in a children's movie versus How to Train Your Dragon and Lilo and Stitch. I feel like so many people that are around my age that watch the originals were seeing those live ones. Like Elio, there was hella kids in the theaters. No, none of the parents were telling their kids that they should be quiet, which is fine. Like, I don't really care. But I was very much like, yeah, this is a children's movie, but it's good and it's slapping. Those are all the movies that were new releases that I saw in June. And then on my own time, what else have I watched? I watched Atlantis. I watched that roughly because I watched it while on a date. So we were kind of talking halfway through, kind of watching. I watched Aquamarine. One of my roommates, she's younger and she'd never seen Aquamarine, which is a criminal charge in my house. So we had to watch it, obviously, kick off the summer. I mean, best movie ever, always and forever. We Were Liars. Binged that while I got my hair done. And I read the book. I read We Were Liars so long ago, and I couldn't remember what the twist was. I just remember there was an insane twist. So I was still kind of surprised at the ending. I really liked it. I've seen a lot of discourse online about this too. People don't like the characters, but I feel like they just don't understand that that's how the characters were written. Like, the characters were supposed to be pretentious, annoying, white assholes, and they killed it. They crushed it. They did the damn thing. So I was very pleased. I thought it was really good. Highly recommend. It's only 8 episodes. It's a very good story. There's a twist. You'll be shook. It's good. The star of the summer, the star of the show, and the reason that I breathe and live between June and July, Love Island. Yeah. I might have to do just a full separate YouTube video on me and reality TV because it's ingrained in my DNA and it's such a huge part of who I am, and like I truly am a connoisseur. Yeah, Love Island. I'm watching Love Island USA right now. This season's a dumpster fire, but I love drama, so I'm consuming it and eating it the fuck up, and I'm enjoying it so much. If you don't watch Love Island, go watch Love Island UK Season 5 and Love Island USA Season 6. And then look me in the eye and tell me that wasn't 2 of the best pieces of television you've ever seen in your entire life. And if you can tell me that, then you can go on your Love Island hating life. The final section of this media roundup are my stims. Like, what meme and audio stims have been taking over my life for the month? Because obviously I'm a TikTok girl, so I'm very pop culture, which is why I love the idea of doing these videos. Like, I'm so chronically online, and I love connecting with people over chronically online references. So my current vocal stims, or my vocal stims for June, were, I'm a mommy. Mommy? I'm a mom. Mamacita. That, both of these are from Love Island, but if you're on TikTok, you know these stims. That I literally couldn't stop saying. Like, literally every single 5 seconds in my head, I'm like, I'm a mommy. Or mamacita. And then my other one is, my dream date. Cute. Again, like, that is probably going to live in my repertoire for the rest of my life. Like, I literally see anyone doing anything, I'm like, my dream date. Cute. The other day I had my dream date. We watched 5 episodes of Love Island. And then I told my coworker who watches Love Island, she's like, my dream date. Cute. Like, shout out those vocal stems. And then, what the hell? What the helly? I know that one's old, but if I'm ever thinking what the hell, it's turning into what the helly. And they keep saying it a lot on Love Island, so I think that's why I re-brought it up in my mind. But those are my audio and vocal stems. And that is my June media roundup. I hope you guys like this episode. Please comment your opinions, okay? If you watch any of these movies, any of these shows, or have read any of these books, comment your opinions, your thoughts, your takeaways. I would love to have a combo in the comments about what you thought about these things. Let me know if you guys like these videos, if there's other types of media that I could include in these videos. I do want to do music, but I think I'm going to do like garden chats and playlist videos, because obviously visiting the garden and listening to music, I feel, go perfectly hand in hand together. So I think that's where I will showcase my music taste. But I definitely want to do that too, because for me, music, TV shows and movies, those are very big parts of my life, very big ways that I am able to relate to things, where I feel seen and understood. Like, I don't know, I used to think that all people were like this, and now I know that this isn't how it is, but I feel like I get relatability, or I feel connected to humanity through movies, TV shows, and music. Like, knowing that someone else created something that perfectly encapsulates a way that I was feeling that I didn't know how to put into words or images makes me feel like I'm not alone and I have a connection to other people. That's the biggest way that it happens for me, and I consume so much of it. I love it. So I have so many thoughts, so many opinions. I'm obviously very passionate about all these things, so I really want to share it. I also feel like I'm very obsessed with myself. Like, I think I'm the coolest, smartest, most unique, whatever person ever. I love my own opinions. I love talking about these things and hearing myself talk about these things. So I think it's just fun for me to get to showcase the things that I really love about myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any suggestions, please pop them in the comments. Love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.